Well, hi there. Welcome back to Bloody Knuckles Garage. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of engine bay work. We're going to be handling the belt tension arm, the idle pulley, and the VVT, variable valve timing solenoid. So let's get to it. I'm not sure it's supposed to do that. It's actually shaking quite a bit, but it's hard to tell in the video. Alright, first things first, let's get the serpentine belt off. So, see that guy right there? We've got our 3/8 breaker bar. There's a little groove, not a groove, a hole for the 3/8 right there. Oh man, somebody posted up that they didn't like the video that I made on changing the serpentine belt because they couldn't see me take the belt off. Well, I don't have enough hands for that, I'm afraid. But if you crank this over, it loosens. Oh Christ, it's hard with my fingers. If you loosen that, you can see the slack on the belt. If you crank this handle over, and then just slip the belt off, really. You can do with the alternator. It's probably one of the easier ways of doing it. Or from that guy right there. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a second. We'll do that. Alright, next we'll be taking off that bolt in the middle. Looks like a 15 will fit pretty nice. If I can get something on there without the fan shroud being in the way. Alright, wasn't too bad. Got the old one off here. Seems like it's alright. It's probably just old as crap here. Make sure when you compare to the new one, it's got the little notch knob there. That's going to be for positioning. That's really important. Well, the new one looks a little bit, well, maybe not. I thought it looked bigger, but it's the same size. Line up the gears here, pulleys, yeah, there's, everything looks good. Now we can put it back on using the same bolt. Okay, you can see where the notch is supposed to go. Alright, with that notch in there, fits up pretty flush against where it's supposed to be. Now we just got to torque it up. I'll put the torque specs on the screen there for you. Alright, now this little guy, I don't really see any problems with it. It spins freely. I mean, the thing is 20 years old. I don't know if it's been replaced. So since the belt's off, we're going to replace this as well. Get another socket on there. Let's see, 15 again also, or what the hell? Yeah, 15 will fit on there. And we'll take that bolt out of there. What the hell? The clutch fan's in the way. I can't get anything on there. Just try a straight ratchet then, I guess. Let's see. No. How about, let's see if one of these will get on there. A bit easier. Heck, there's like broken plastic in here? What's that from? Is that a cover? Or... don't know, but it's probably not supposed to be broken, so just forget we saw that for now. Okay. Okay, managed to get it out. Here's my normal. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, here's my 2 ratchets. This one is interesting. Stay camera. Kind of goes in here. Gives you a nice low profile. Managed to get out with this and my wobble head wrench, flex head wrench. Now what we gotta do, for comparison, old one's got this sleeve that comes out the middle. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. It's really important to make sure that these things are exactly the same size. Everything looks good. Okay, so we're gonna jam this baby in here. Like that. Nice spinny action. And bolt it back up. A lot of my arms getting all scratched to shit in here. So much little sharp plastic bits and things are laying around. Edge of the fan shroud, it's all sharp. Okay, how can I get 2 hands down in here? Give a little finger turn of that bolt to get it started. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry you can't see much. Just gonna need my one hand to hold the ratchet onto the bolt and then my other hand to sort of tighten it here. Not really sure exactly how to torque this thing. I don't know if this way will work. Let's see here. Oh, I got it on there. There we go. All right. She's spinning. Now I just gotta put the belt back on. All right, I'm gonna post a thing up in the corner here, a link to the other video on the Serpentine belt stuff. I'll also post a quick diagram here for you, in case anyone's wondering. All right, take a look in here. Solid. Looks pretty good. Check our belts, make sure everything's lined up where it's supposed to be. Everything looks like it's going really well in here. Alright, since we're in here, and I'm not sure if it needs to be replacing or not, let's do the VVT solenoid, variable valve timing. Now, I've seen a couple other videos, and I don't know if those are 3.7s or what, but this is a 3.5, and it's right here. It seems like on the other videos I was watching, it was a lot further down. Maybe it was just a weird angle. I don't know, so I'll do this one separately. There she is, though. This is kind of broken off here already, so it makes it easier. Anyway, first thing is to get that clip out. So you want to push on that tab and then pull up on it. The lock tab, keep this in place. Yeah, if I can one-hand this jobby. Get the screwdriver here. I mean, normally that's what you do. Yeah, a different screwdriver. Huh. All right. Man, this wiring harness is annoying. Okay, let's see here. There he is. Now there's another tab here. Is there? Oh no, does it just come off? Let's see. Oh, it just pull it off. Oh, that makes it easy. There, get that out of the way. It's busy around here this time of day. Now there's one 10 mil bolt there. Right here. This is a 10 mil, yeah. I just got a little 1/4 inch drive here. It's not really torqued on there too much. Yeah, I haven't got any codes for this, but I figured, well, I already got my order into Rock Auto. Let's get some other stuff that's easy to do, better for long run. This thing's got almost 300,000 kilometers. It's over 200,000 miles, so I think, or close to 200,000 miles. Just better to assume that nothing's ever been done. Okay, now this should just wiggle out of here. Oh, that's really in there. Oh, thanks. Well, to help motivate it, I'm going to use a big old flathead. Let's see if I can help it out a little bit. Oh, it's wiggling. It's wiggling. Come on, get out of there. Oh, yeah, there goes my fingertip. Anyway, it just popped out. What else is in the way now? Oh, there's an AC line. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, there she is. Whoa, making a big old mess now. Yeah, doesn't look brand new, but yep, got a new one now. Now these, when you get them, it's in this fancy yellow pouch. Ah, yeah, look how liquidy juicy it is in there. This is all pre-greased. So new and shiny though. Look at that. Oh, it's fancy compared to the last one we just yanked out of there. Now, I guess to get it in here, I'm gonna have to a bit of a wiggle, and give it a little nudge. There she goes. 10 mil bolt goes back into there. All right, put your cap back on. Click. Don't forget your lock tab as well. Gotta slide that over the top here. Stick it back on where it was. Click. And that's it. Good job. Start her up, let her idle for a bit, get some oil flowing through that thing, and she'll be good as new. Alright, looks like that'll do it for today, guys and gals. Thanks for watching. Hope you found that helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We got new videos every Friday. Thanks for watching.